Hey guys, today's video is going to be a haul. June has been a very spendy month for me in terms of beauty products. I did not buy all of this at once. It has been collected over the entire month. I haven't used most of it. I've used a couple items here and there, but generally I like to do a haul before I use the products. There's a good mixture of items here. I have Drugstore, high-end like stuff from Sephora, and I also have a few MAC products to share with you. I've just consolidated it all into this giant box from Hudson's Bay, which this giant box, they shipped 3 MAC items in, which I think is a little excessive. So I'm going to just be like reaching into this box, pulling things out and showing you, telling you what I have tried and what I haven't. So the first thing I see here is a Too Faced Totally Obsessed little kit here. So it has the Hangover RX primer, the Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, the Chocolate Soleil matte bronzer, a melted lipstick, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. They're all minis, but I know I've said this a bunch of times on my channel before. If I haven't tried a product, I would like to get the minis first because high-end makeup is expensive and I don't have that much money to spend on products that I'm not sure I will like. I know that you can return them, but I would rather just get a smaller size, try it, and who goes through a full bronzer that often anyways, especially if you have 10 of them like I do. So I have tried a few of these things. I've tried the Better Than Sex mascara before and I loved it, so I was really happy to get another mini in this box. Seriously? Okay, so there's construction going on next door. We're just going to try and ignore that. I'm really sorry if you could hear it. I'll just try and speak a little bit louder. The Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipsticks. I have one shade already, I believe. This is in Melted Fake. And I love the formula of it. So this one is in Chihuahua, I believe. Yes, Melted Chihuahua, which is kind of a pinky nude shade. I haven't tried this shade, but it's a shade that I know that I would wear, and since I know I like the formula, I was really happy it's in the kit. The bronzer is one that I've wanted to try. I love the Too Faced chocolate range. I love the chocolate bar eyeshadow palettes. I have the Cocoa Contour kit. I really love these products and they smell like chocolate, which is awesome. I'm trying out the Shadow Insurance for the first time today, but I did layer it with a MAC paint pot, so I'm not really sure how it works on its own yet, but I've had this makeup on for probably around 4 hours now and there's no creasing. I've been outside, I went for a walk, so if my makeup's not looking so fresh, that's why. And the Hangover RX primer I actually really like. As you guys know, I have super oily skin, but I do get dry patches around my breakouts, probably because of all the acne treatments I use. I just put this primer on those areas and then I put like a mattifying or pore filling primer elsewhere, and I really liked how that worked. So if this is still available, I would totally recommend you go try this out. It's a great little kit. Next, this box is a little bit janky, but I got the Vichy Normaderm little duo they have right now. I recently just ran out of my daytime moisturizer, and I always ask a lot out of my daily moisturizers because I have super oily skin, but I don't want my face to feel stripped and dry either. So the lady at Shoppers Drug Mart recommended this product here to me, and it is a hydrating acne lotion treatment type product. It says treats all signs of acne, 75% pimples, 14 pore visibility, and 28% acne marks from a clinical study. So it sounds really great. I'm using a little sample size that she gave to me as well. I've used it for the last few days and I do really like it. It doesn't dry my skin out too much and my breakouts aren't getting any worse, so that's a bonus. And I got this set because you essentially get this cleanser for free. Next thing I have here is a Dior Point Perk from Sephora. It has the Dream Skin Lotion, Dior Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara, the Lip Maximizer, and a little Miss Dior. Now, I was super excited to try this because Dior is such an expensive brand. I knew I would never buy the products just for myself. So getting this little point perk I thought would be perfect. So I opened it up. You have this beautiful Dior makeup bag. It has CD here on the zip. I will definitely be using this makeup bag. It seems like it's pretty good quality. And then I opened it up. Look at this perfume. Like, that is it compared to my hand. It's the same bottle that the large one comes in, which I think is just a great touch. It's not a little sprayer. This is definitely something that I will display on my vanity. But I just thought it was hilarious that they gave like an exact replica tiny little perfume bottle. It doesn't have a spray or anything, and I do like the scent, but I'm not sure if it's quite me. As you know, fragrance is quite personal, but I will be trying this. And then the Lip Maximizer is also super tiny. It does have a wand though, which is good. The mascara is just a standard kind of sample mascara size. And then you have this Dream Skin. It says Global Age-Defying Skincare Perfect Skin Creator. I will have to do some research before I use this. I don't really know what this is. Okay, next from the drugstore I got, just to complement, nail polish remover. I accidentally got the 100% acetone one, which is probably really bad for my nails. The sensitive or like gentle one is also in a bluish container, I believe, so I think I just grabbed this not reading the actual label, but this does take your nail polish off super quickly. Next I got a Sephora Favorites Bronze Bears All kit. I love getting the Sephora Favorites kits. You get a variety of products in them. Some are even full size, some are mini. So you get the Vita Liberata tanning mousse, a Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss, a Becca highlight in Opal, which I don't already have, so that's great, a Tarte Amazonian butter lipstick in Park Avenue Princess, Nars Laguna, which I've always wanted to try but never have, a Formula X nail polish. This is in the color Revved Up, which is a rose gold metallic. I've said many times Formula X is one of my favorite nail polish brands, so I really like that you get a mini in there. Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in Copper, and a Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner in Penny, which is also a coppery shade. This is what all of the products look like in here. But these three here are all full-size products. This retailed for $48 Canadian, which is $138 value. I mean, you would probably spend over $48 getting these three full-size products here. So this is the Smashbox eyeliner, the Laura Mercier like crayon eye pencil, and the gloss. So this is a great value for money. I have never self-tanned. I have a few tanning products that, you know, come in Ipsy or what have you, and I've never tried it. I'm super scared to look like an orange streaky mess. But if Vita Liberata is in a favorites box set like this, I'm sure it's good, so maybe I will give it a try. I will just need to buy a proper tanning mitt, and Lord knows I could use a tan. I think I'm going to leave the MAC stuff for last. Next thing I have is an Aveeno Positively Radiant Toner. I am pretty much out of my Boscia toner, which I really love. So this one is alcohol free. It does not have a spray bottle, but I was thinking I could wash out the container that my Boscia one is in and kind of pour this in and see how that would work. If not, I'll just use a cotton pad. So I wanted an everyday toner that won't dry out my skin, so I'm going to try this. Next, I needed a new mascara. I wanted to get a drugstore one because lately all I've had is Highend mascara, and I would like to keep things pretty even on my channel. I have a lot of looks that I want to do coming up. So I got the Maybelline the Rocket Volume Express mascara. I feel like this is a cult classic. I have never tried it before, but it's always been on my list to kind of try. I got the Revlon ColorStay foundation for combination oily skin. I'm not sure about the color, but I got 150 Buff, and it has SPF 15, which is great for the summer. I probably wouldn't wear this on a night out if there's going to be any flash photography, but for everyday use, I'm hoping it will be good. I haven't heard that many people rave about the combination oily one. A lot of the girls I watch here on YouTube have dry skin, but they really like the original formula, so we'll see how that one works for my skin. I finally bit the bullet and bought the Beauty Blender. Now, I love my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I think that is the closest dupe item that I have purchased that I've heard from other people. But I really wanted to try the original Beauty Blender because everyone says nothing truly compares to it. But it is just so expensive for like this little tiny thing. Before now, I was just like, I can't. I love my Miracle Complexion Sponge. So I really didn't see the point in buying the Real Beauty Blender, but curiosity got the best of me and I finally purchased the real deal. So we'll see how I like that. I got some lashes. These are the Ardell Double Up 201 black lashes. I have yet to use these. I love my Demi Wispies, but they're a more natural lash. I've never tried anything this dramatic. I have quite big eyes, so I felt like it'd be a little bit too much. I would love to wear these for a date night, something like that, so I'll give these a try. Obviously, I'm going to try everything I purchased or I wouldn't have bought it. I got the Fresh Seaberry Moisturizing Facial Oil. Where I have oily skin, I've always been terrified to apply oils to it. Even at nighttime, I feel like that is just a recipe for disaster. But I looked up reviews and people are really liking this. I'm not sure if it's new or not, but I will be trying this probably sometime I don't have to really go anywhere because I'm really nervous it's going to break me out, but I'm always down to try new face products. Maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it will be the miracle my skin has been wishing for. It is in a cute little dropper, and with oil, a little goes a long way, so I'll definitely be able to give this a good try before I potentially purchase the real thing. I got the Nars lip cover. This is for their summer 2016 launch. It's in the shade Overheated. I love the matte black, like rubberized packaging of Nars. I know it gets really dirty really easily, but until then, it is super stunning. This is just, you know, a mauve shade. It actually reminds me a lot of ColourPop Lumiere. There it is there on my hand. It's just a liquid lipstick. It dries matte. I usually go for these types of shades in kind of coming into the fall, but makeup has no rules and I will be wearing this summer. I got a NYX butter lipstick in the shade Fun Size. I do have a butter lipstick already. I have it in the shade Little Susie. I got this in an Ipsy bag quite a while ago and it's a gorgeous like bright pink color and I really liked the formula, so I wanted to pick up a nude because I am most comfortable in nudes and I wear them more often than I would a bright pink. Oh my god. So that is what this one looks like. Oh, it is super sheer. It is there beside Overheated. Not sure how I feel about this, actually. I'll have to play around with that. I feel like it is very light. I got the L'Oreal La Touche Magique Perfect Match Highlighting Concealer. I couldn't find the Wet n Wild version of this, the Wet n Wild Highlighting Concealer pen at my drugstore, so I picked up this one. I thought it would be similar. I love highlighting like under the eyes and down the center of my face with a light concealer like this, so I'm going to give this a try. Concealer and foundations are probably the products I'm always buying more of. I'm just always in the hunt for the perfect one, so I'm going to try this. That pile is getting very big. Okay, so I got 5 MAC products. MAC is a brand that I haven't really tried too much, which is strange because it's such a big name brand. I've tried, you know, their lip pencils, blushes, and their eyeshadows before, all of which I really liked. Their lip liner is not my favorite. It's quite dry. Anyways, so I got a few more products to try. I of course had to get Fix Plus. This is like another cult classic. Everyone seems to have this and I've never tried it. I got the matte eyeshadow in Copperplate. You guys know I love my warm eyeshadows, and this is quite a cool toned gray shade, but I'm always looking to step out of my comfort zone, so I thought I'd give this a go. It looks like it has a little bit of like a green tinge to it. I got the powder blush in Harmony. I thought this would be great as a kind of blush bronzer hybrid. So that's what that looks like. I thought this would be a really good tone for me to contour with. It's not too ashy. Okay, I got a matte lipstick in Whirl. I've wanted this since the fall, but I never picked it up for some reason. And it's the one lipstick that I'm always looking at online, and even though it's summer now and it's more of a fall shade, at least for me, I just got it anyways. I haven't tried the MAC lipsticks before, and this is the shade that I've always been lusting after, so I may not get a lot of use out of it this summer, but I definitely will use it in the fall and winter coming up. I now understand why everybody talks about the scent. It smells so good. But this is what it looks like. It's a dark, like brownie nude shade with a little bit of mauve in it. It looks quite similar actually to that Overheated shade. It is this one right here. I'm super excited to get to wear this. Okay, and last but not least, I know this haul has been so long. This is so much stuff, at least for me, someone who is not a full-time beauty blogger. It's a lot of stuff. Like, can you see that pile forming behind me? So the last thing I got was a pigment. I have never played with pigments before, and I did want to get like one of their travel size of this as well, because you are never going to use a full pigment unless you are a makeup artist, which I know that's what MAC is kind of geared towards, but I got it in the shade Tan. Isn't this the most beautiful, warm, glittery shade? I'm so excited to use this summer. I feel like this is going to be stunning. Wow, a little bit goes a long way. I just touched my finger to the little cap that comes on it, and I still have so much of product on my finger. But that is what that looks like. It is the most gorgeous, like warm, bronzy, coppery shade. All this new makeup just makes me so happy. I can't wait to put it into my collection and organize everything, because I've been keeping it in this big box, waiting to show you guys. And now that I've finally put this haul up that was meant to go up like 3 weeks ago, I can finally play with these things. This is going to look so beautiful. So, wow. That was a lot of stuff. Thank you so much if you watched till the end. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would also really appreciate that. I know I'm not a big channel, but I love making these videos for those of you who are watching. It's just what I've really been enjoying doing for the last little while. Sorry there hasn't been very many videos on my channel, but I'm really going to try to at least get one video up a week for you guys. I'm going to try my best, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!